This here is Backwoods Billy coming to you from the beautiful Delmarva Eastern Shore with my special guest, co-host, Sweet Pea. Yes, I know you're a lover. I know, you're a pain in the butt. Anyway, we have here today, Sweet Pea and I have Goose Island's India Pale Ale, excuse me. India Pale Ale, basically 55 IBUs, 5.9% alcohol by volume. This won several gold medals, silver, and bronze. I'm going to read to you when it won it and etc. because it's kind of small and I don't really care to know the dates. It's, you know, really remember it's just a waste of space. Category is going to be English style India Pale Ale, 2012 gold, 2009 silver, 2007 silver, 2004 silver, 2002 bronze, 2000 gold. So it's winner of 6 Great American Beer Festival medals. Grown exclusively for Elk Mountain. So the hops is exclusively from a farm, just for them. 28 years old the brewery is. It was acquired recently by AB InBev, which actually acquired Anheuser-Busch, so hence the name InBev acquired Goose Island. They also make the shock top. There's a couple things that they have that are their brands. It's a craft beer. To me, a craft beer is anything that somebody puts more time and effort into in craftsmanship and developing the beer. So if you're looking at a custom home, and someone's building it, it would be that it's more unique. The finishes inside or like custom mill work, stuff like that. You know, tile work and things like that are custom, not something you see every day, cookie cutter. That would fit this category in my mind. So people see it basically a craft beer as a local thing only, and that's fine if you want to support that. Do so, because on the news today they were talking about a new grain mill coming in.
Laurel, Delaware.
Yeah, Laurel, Delaware, and mill. Now I know Evo mills their own stuff, and I know Union has a mill. They mill their stuff. Now Evo in Salisbury actually makes their own coffee. They have Rise Up coffee, and hence the Rise Up Stout. They mill their stuff. Now
Third Wave is all excited about.
Third Wave, we've been there several times. Third Wave is in Delaware, local brewery, makes a lot of good beer, and they can't wait for the mill to come in so they can use more stuff. As a matter of fact, we had rogue hops growing out in by the mailbox, and it was there's farms that grow stuff around here like barley hops, etc. Anyway, we basically we're gonna review the beer. I drank this beer. It's, you know, I like I.P.As, and I have to say, in my opinion, it's a good beer. But it's both in cans and bottles. Now, in theory, from a scientific standpoint, cans are better because they blocks out any bit of light and oxygen degradation from the beer. The next best is going to be a brown bottle because it takes the light out, and then you're going to be your green and you're clear. I mean, if you get a skunky beer and somebody doesn't give your money back to the store, technically they're in violation of any state law. As far as selling alcohol, and there's even federal guidelines and ATF, etc. So they have to give you your money back. You could even call the manufacturer; they would.
A lot of companies are into quality control,
Yeah.
so more than likely they would.
Yeah, and I like the beer cap's got branding, but it makes crafts out of it. You could, you know, make a button, a pin, sort of a decoration,
Magnets.
yeah, anything of a craft like that. I put around a fire pit, do something like that. Something unique. Now this is a pop top. So if you make your own beer, you can reutilize the bottle if you wish to do so. Now this is the pour. It's not. I mean, a Sweet Pea. Stop on. Yeah, between crickets and lizards, she's in heaven. As you can see, nice head to it. If I wanted more head and she wasn't pulling, I could elevate my pour, couldn't I?
Maybe. A lot of bubbles.
Very nice. You get citrus, doughy, slightly grassy, light spice like peppermint, citrus, fruity, doughy mainly. And yeah, it's the color of like apple juice. So leaning to darker gold, almost apricot in color. Nice effervescence to it, as she would say, bubbles or carbonation. The effervescence is how the little bubbles rise, almost like champagne. So nice white fluffy head to it. Already have from the atmosphere. And the lacing on it is good. Now, served this in an IPA glass, and the theory behind it is that it's wider at the bottom, narrows down like a woman's waist, and gets slightly wider at the top to trap in the aromas. Therefore, you get a better whiff of the aromas. To a point, that's true, but if you're paying for it, you want to drink it out of the bottle, whatever. It's up to you. Don't fall into all this crap. Another thing is if you're out hunting, fishing, you want to drink like 10, 15 beers. You want to drink I like National Bohemia. You want to drink Michelob, whatever you want to drink it. I mean, drink what you want to drink. This to me is something. If you want to drink it, then drink it when you're doing that as well. You don't have to follow the rules all the time. Not gonna beach.
She says she needs something to burst down her acorn.
There's also hazelnut. Citrus. Very heavily to it. The grapefruity, piney. You get the bubbles, obviously. That's very nice. The mouthfeel on this is going to be medium. On this, and actually, technically, I would really put this in almost to the heavy side of medium, right about at that point, which is very good for India Pale Ale. Now, in my opinion, it's 2 thumbs up. It hits every mark that it should hit, and as you can see, it won a lot of awards. And you have people say A.B. InBev bought it. They're still using the same quality ingredients. I mean, a lot of the breweries down here, they talk about using like the Chesapeake. They have a brewery in Annapolis, and they do this one down part-time in this area in Delmarva. But they use local nuts when they can, local fruits. Tall Tales use local fruits. Evo uses local stuff. Third Way, when they can, they use local stuff. Now, this Goose Island tried to pick the best ingredients, and to me, that's more what I'm about. Like if you look at Samuel Adams, picking the best stuff. It's nice to use local stuff, but if you use, the best ingredients, that works as well. To me, this is going to be more bitter, but it's well balanced in as far as an IPA. It's not a double IPA, it's an IPA. Any kind of fatty meats you can do very well with this, in my opinion. If you grill vegetables, they would go well with this. You could do seafood, only in my opinion, I would do more of a sweet beer with seafood, or a spicy beer with seafood, like Dead Rise from Old Bay. Right?
I say acorns.
Where?
But then I get taste it.
What do you want? What are you doing? You're all wound, aren't you? Did I walk you too much today? Is that why you're so wound? You see all kind of deer and turkey and foxes, and you're wound. There has to be a fox or something around here. You can like really can up. Anyway, that's my parent. You do pulled pork very well with this. If you want to do a roast a whole pig in the woods, was it pork loin roast that you do a lot of?
Pork loin.
Pork loin. This would go very well with that. If you grilled chicken with the skin on, it would go well with that. But in my opinion, more so like a ribeye steak would fit in this category. It's also good to do by itself, sitting around with people such as yourselves, drinking a beer, enjoying discussing it. Like I said, friends. This beer hits all the criteria. Now, I don't recall the cans are that different in the price of the cans are that different than the price of the beer.
I don't remember.
Anyway, the beer is about what, $9 a 6-pack, $7.99, $9.99, something in that category. And you can buy. I generally buy up at a 12-pack, so I don't know what it goes or by the case. But anyway, I'm going to put it in that category. The price of it, it's going to be different probably where you are. In my opinion, it's going to be at where most craft beers are, or slightly below that price break. Well worth the money. It's a Backwoods Billy 2 thumbs up. Now, if you like IPAs, that's great, drink IPAs. If you like double IPAs, drink double IPAs. In my opinion, don't compare an IPA or a double IPA to a red ale, or a red ale or IPA to a stout or a porter. They're each individual categories, and you judge the category itself against itself. So that's one thing I see a lot of people doing online. They review a beer and they mention another beer, which is an IPA, and they're talking about a porter. They're two different worlds. And what I love now, a lot of people talk about lagers being, and I quote, piss water. Guess what? The number one thing that all the craft brewers are now keying on brewing? Lagers. And do you know why a lot of them didn't brew lagers? Because it costs more money, takes more time to do a lager. In order to, at most home brewers, it's very difficult because you have to have the exact temperature. You can't be too hot, too cold, and heat's really the enemy of it. When you bring, it's a bottom fermenting yeast, and it takes longer to lager the beer. So the clearer finish that you have in a lager is due to the filter. Now there are lagers that are not as filtered, but in essence, that's a style. If you like it, drink it. This Goose Island, in my opinion, is 2 thumbs up. It's worth the money. Give it a shot. Some places like to buy singles. Do so if you wish. They sell these by the case, 12-pack, 6-pack. I'm trying to, is this a 16? I think I've gotten, there's a 12 containers in this. I've gotten 16s and 12s. This is 16. Okay, so this is one of the ones that was single. But some of the beers I buy come in 6-packs. I don't know if the cans did or not. This is a single 16 ounce. So it's probably a deal I had on buying a bunch of 16 ounce beers. Anyway, it's a Backwoods Billy. 2 thumbs up.